lanes. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits.
Welcome to Breaking the Cycle episode number 20. It's 20, right?
Breaking the Cycle is a live show on how to be a positive male role model and lead your freak family by breaking the cycle and changing the trajectory of your family tree so that you become the type of man your son would want to become and the type of daughter and the type of man your daughter would one day want to marry.
The type of daughter?
No.
I guess you could associate. I told you I'm associating with, I'll be a daughter. I hope I'm on the screens. Let's do it. So what else you got to say about it?
These are the types of conversations you should be having with your kids so they can learn to think for themselves and are not afraid to be themselves. So when they eventually, and they will be, are confronted with these life situations, they are not in shock and will have an idea on how to approach it.
Yes. So episode number 20. Holy crap.
You guys want to start in joke?
Hold on. Who made my chair? My chair is a little crickety. Did you guys pull like some screws out to make me bust my ass live on TV? Because this thing feels like very
someone farted.
Where's the dog?
Wait, you guys want a starting joke?
What you got?
Why was the baseball player...
Wait, we're going by the rules? I have 10 seconds to come up with the answer? All right.
Why was the baseball player a bad sport?
You're not going to get this one.
You got to count, or starting now. Girl, you got to say it a second time. I need to hear it a second time.
Why was the baseball player a bad sport?
Go. Walk slow. He stole the base. He steals a lot. He steals bases. He stole home plate.
Third base.
He stole a base. I got it.
He stole third base and then he went home.
I guess I said he stole a base and he stole home. I think I should get it.
Yes.
So it counts?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm 1 for 1. So that's the game we play. I have 10 seconds to guess what the answer is to their amazing... No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
We can go back to the videotape afterwards, sucker. Bet 100 push-ups on it if it was 10 seconds?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Bet $100 more than 100 push-ups.
Yeah, right. So, Breaking the Cycle, episode number 20. You know we're always going to talking about things that are in accordance with our free code. What are the keywords for our free code?
Discipline.
Energy.
Attack.
Why did your
Mind.
energy sound like lack of energy? Energy.
You're supposed to say energy.
It's like energy, mother sucker!
Attack.
Yes.
Mind.
Body.
Mission.
Mission.
Listen.
Create.
Win.
Confidence.
Protect.
And freak.
And freak. Yes, freak.
Freak.
Not energy. Freak, yeah.
Energy.
We're freaks, dude.
We're freaks, dude.
So that it's always based off of those 12 parts of we call the freak code, the freak family code, and each one of those has a description, which we've gone into before. It's our code. It's not the core values. It is a version of the family core values, but it's really the freak code. So we've gone into detail what each one of those are. We've broken them down one by one, but always we're talking about different topics that that fall into those 12 different categories. And it's all revolving around the family, the kids, and just, as they told you, being a positive male role model and for me to be a better daughter, apparently. I'm still working on that. I say it every week, but I'm working on it. Where I'm going to say I associate with the 7-year-old girl, and I'm going to come and play dodgeball, and I am going to bust those little girls' ass. I'm going to kick their ass. I'm going to be the
Dodgeball doesn't exist anymore.
I know, you've told me that. That's
Volley
just
Cats came up from a game.
All right, but here's the question. So dodgeball doesn't exist. What about in kickball? You guys play kickball, right?
Yeah.
You have to play
I
kickball.
do.
If you don't play kickball, that's like should not even be an
We don't
American
have
school.
kickball.
We do.
So maybe a certain age you'll start playing it. We play kickball since I don't even know, first grade. All right, here's the question for kickball before we get into our actual
we played
topics.
kickball basketball once. It's like a mix
Kickball, basketball.
and kickball basketball.
I played
is
baseball golf once. It was an excellent sport.
Kickball basketball is basically like a mix of kickball, basketball, and baseball. But I don't know why they didn't say
It
baseball.
might be cool. Disc
That's
golf
fun.
looks cool. Remember we bought the frisbee?
Oh.
So we were looking for new frisbees to play with at the new park when we first moved to California to this big huge park right near our house. So I went to go buy this cool frisbee. We went over to Dick's, awesome name of a store. We went over to Dick's and you sniffling at. We went to Dick's and we went to go buy a frisbee. Okay, maybe she doesn't want to be like energy. Good
Energy!
stuff.
I'm the one with good posture.
Okay.
Who cares about freaking
So you're the posture police with the lack of energy.
Grammar police too. He's
Grammar police. You're the grammar police. You're the worst grammar police.
No,
So we went to
that's
Dick's to
not
get a
me.
frisbee, and we got caught this cool, really high quality frisbee. I was like, wow, this is an awesome frisbee. I haven't seen one like this before. We go to the park, and first throw, he throws it to me, and I think I missed it. Didn't it hit me in the head? Didn't it hit me?
No, I think I hit you in the arm
Or maybe the
chest.
hand, or it went off my hand and clipped my hand and hit me in the chest. It's somewhere it hit me. I don't remember the exact details. But this thing almost knocked me the fuck out. Like, it ended up being a disc golf disc that's not meant for playing frisbee with. It was like a flying saucer
And
brick.
eventually we got a real frisbee.
Yeah, a couple different ones. We gotta find it. Some of them are missing. We had like that one with the ring that went really far. That was a cool one. I don't know what happened to that one.
And we
Where's that?
found the one
It's
with
in the garage.
the green one.
I think it's in the
It
garage.
was like, was it purple or green? The other one.
It's in the RV. It's been in the shop for about 6 weeks because we had an incident with it.
Yeah.
An incident. All right, so let's get into today's show. Wait, no, we were going to something. We were talking about something. Oh, kickball. Here's the question I have. So there's no more dodgeball. Dodgeball is banned because it is evil. Do you know why dodgeball is banned? Not even, I think, not even because throwing the ball is dangerous and they might get hit with a little sponge ball that they're throwing at them. But in dodgeball, you usually pick teams. They still let you pick teams?
In kickball, yeah.
Oh wow! They used to not. For a while I heard they stopped letting you pick teams because the kid that got picked last would have his little feelings hurt. Like if you're not good, you probably shouldn't pick last. No big deal. He's probably good at math. He's not gonna get picked last in the spelling bee or the math quiz. So you got to be strong, good at some things. Like let
I
the
got
kids.
picked third.
That's good. I've been picked first. I've been picked last. I really don't care. Either way, doesn't matter. So here's the question: kickball. You learned? Did they tell you the rules of kickball? Do you know the rules of
I don't know
kickball?
how.
Like 3 strikes you're out and all that, and like basically like similar to baseball. You don't know
because
kickball
my,
rules?
my
What do they
friend
teach kids in school these days? You don't even know the rules of freaking kickball. That's like a life lesson there.
my friend PJ and Charles, they play baseball, but I just kind of knew. They didn't really explain
So
it.
it's like 3 strikes you're out, 3 outs, you switch sides, and you go into defense. There's different
Yeah,
positions. All right.
yes.
So here's the question of the day. This still has nothing to do with what we're talking. It kind of has to do with what we're talking about. The way that the country and kids and the world is a little crooked these days. In kickball, you kick the ball, you're running to the base, say you're running to first base, and you're running towards second, but they got the ball back in from the outfield quick enough. What are their options to get you out?
Run and tag the base, or run up and tag you.
Tag the base. There's no one behind you. There's not a force play. You can only tag the base if it's a force play. You're the only one on the bases. The only way they can tag the base, if you're on first and someone kicks it and you run to second and they tag second before you get to it because someone's behind you. If there's no one behind you, they can't tag the base.
Oh no, there's always one person at the base, always.
Say the person before you got out and there's no one on the bases. You're the first one up that inning and you kick it and you round first base because it went far enough and you start running towards second, right? You don't have to stop at first base, do you?
No,
You can keep running to second.
Yeah.
So there's no one behind you.
no.
So how do they, all right, and you're in between first and second, what are their options to get you out? They can't
They
tag
can
the base.
tag you or throw the ball to the person at second base, and they can tag the base.
How can they tag the base? You could just run back to first base.
Because you're going to
But it
second.
doesn't matter. No one's behind you. It's not a force play. You guys are playing with the wrong rules. You're doing that. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. That's how it
I don't
always
even know what
was.
you guys are talking about.
If you round first base and they're going towards second base, why wouldn't you just run back to first if they didn't tag you? That's not a force play. They can't tag second base. They can't.
No, if you're like almost like
It doesn't
2 or
matter.
3 feet away, and they tag the second base, you're out.
No, that is incorrect. Unless there's someone behind you. If you're the only one on the bases because you're the first one up in that inning, there's no way to tag a base. It's not a force play. It's called a force play because there's someone. If there was someone behind you, you'd have to go to second. You have no. You can just run back to first until they tag you. Or are they allowed to throw it at you and hit you with the ball? Are you kidding me?
They're not allowed to. You're not.
That's the only way to really get you out. After you're running around first to second, they either, if someone has the ball, they can tag you, or if they're far away and you start running back to first, they can throw the ball and hit you, and if they hit you with the ball, you're out.
Oh, remember in the
They
old
took
house
that
we
rule
used to
out.
play
That is what
baseball?
kickball is all about.
Remember at the old house we used to play baseball in the yard?
Not really.
No,
A little
we
bit.
did, and then
Oh,
we
yeah.
made the bases.
Yeah, you
And then
how do you not remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was
I
fun.
remember that. I remember it.
His energy level's down.
I remember
His memory
it.
level is down.
Energy!
Energy.
Wait, in baseball, are you allowed to throw the baseball
No.
full speed at somebody?
No, there you have to tag them. That's it. Tag the person. That's the only way to get them out. Unless if there's someone on first base and I kick it and he starts running to second, then they can tag the base because there's someone behind him that has to occupy first. You have to go to
Yeah,
second.
then you can. Tag.
Yeah, then you can tag the base. You can't run back to first. There'll be two people standing on first.
Sports show. This is a life show.
Well, it's talking about whatever we talk about. But the whole question was asking if you can throw the ball at them. So you're not allowed to throw the ball at them. Like, that's the best way to get people out in kickball. That you can come back and like save if someone's ready to score a home run, you can just launch it and try to hit them. And if it hits them right before they come into home plate, they're gone. They're out.
Also, during the game today, this girl, she was at third base, and then she's running to the home, but she never touched the plate, and she gets in line, and then the kid at home plate, he's like, throw the ball! She never touched the base! Throw the ball! And then she just walks over, and she goes like right next to the base and turns around, and he keeps saying it to the people, but I guess they like didn't hear or something, and she just walks over, taps the base, and then turns back. And then
If you miss the base, you'd be out. If you
and under his breath, he was like, "Those dumb idiots."
yeah, if you miss the base, then you're out. All you gotta do is go and get you, and you're out. They'd have to tag her though. They couldn't touch the base. You can't touch the base if there's no reason to touch the base.
No, there was somebody behind her though.
At that point, once she passed third, touching the base doesn't do anything for them. They'd have
Wait,
to tag
if
you.
you get home, can they still tag you?
They'd have to tag you.
Before you get home, like after you get home, can they still tag you?
No, if you scored, you scored. All right, so let's keep talking about the physical activity in the school nowadays. You only have gym class how many days a week?
4.
You have it 4? How many days do you?
Technically
No,
5.
gym class. Gym
like
class.
actual gym class.
Yes.
1.
1 day a week, and you have it 4. What kind of stuff do you do in gym class?
Well, I mean, technically 3 because every Friday is running.
Every Friday's running. All right, so what do you do in gym class? What kind of stuff?
Well,
Can you talk about doing that?
yeah. So
Get your wiggles out?
I'm in 3rd grade, and there's 4 3rd grade teachers, and every one of those days, like we rotate through the teachers during phys ed, and then they all have different activities.
Like?
So like we did basketball. Yesterday we had kickball, basketball, and
Do they
they just
teach-
had jump rope and volley.
Are you learning the rules while you're playing? Are they like teaching you how to play the game? They are? All right, that's good. How about you? You only have gym? I don't get it why you're older. You only have gym once a week.
Because we run 4 times a week.
For how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, that's not gym class. Why do you only? That's
what
their-
They say.
That's their excuse to make not gym class only once a week. So you run what, first thing in the morning?
Yeah, the second we get to school.
And so you run about 10, 15 minutes. How
10
much?
minutes.
How far do you
Never
run?
15.
Oh, always 10 minutes?
The record, my top record was 12 laps, which is a mile and a half. But
It can't be 10 minutes. Mile and a half, 10 minutes? That's too quick. There's no way. That's a mile and a half. It's
I
gotta,
don't know.
the distance has to be. They have to have the distance
How
off.
many is a mile?
That would be moving.
How
That
much
would be
is a
6 miles and mile and a half. That's a
9, 8 and a half.
Wait,
10 minutes.
how
That
many
means you're doing a
laps?
mile and how fast?
Wait, how many?
7
How many
minutes.
laps is a mile?
Less
how
than
many
7.
laps is a mile?
It's like a 6-something mile.
Wait,
Six-
I don't know. I'm
So-
moving. Really
That's a 6:33 mile.
wait.
And a
six-
3:33 half mile, because that's half of 6:30. It's 6:33 mile.
Wait, so
That's like
Wait, so 6 laps
8.7
is
on the
mile?
treadmill.
wait, isn't-
Consistent for a mile and a half. Check the distance. But anyway,
I know, I'll
Wait,
check.
What were you
isn't-
saying?
is 6 laps a mile?
8 laps.
8 laps a mile, so
But that
12
doesn't
laps.
make-
Me and my
That
friend,
doesn't make
me
any
and, me and my
sense.
friend Jacob, we're making a goal that at the end of the year, we need to have at least 2 miles. Or not at
You'll
least
be moving
2
if you get.
miles.
So how many kids run? Like everyone. So if you're only having gym class 1 week, they must really be pushing you guys hard for a hard 10 minutes. You must all be going like all out, like killing yourself, sweating, right?
90% of the people run at the first
I'm over here. I'm talking. I'm asking you a question.
after the first 30 seconds, but then Jacob, he ran the entire thing.
We don't.
My friend, he ran a few times the entire thing with me.
So So have you run the entire thing every time?
Yeah, every time, never stopped.
Has anyone? So what do? They just walk?
Walk and talk.
Walk and talk. That's considered gym class. Phys ed. Physical education. They're getting educated physically by walking and talking for 10 minutes. So when you are running, and when you run too, what day do you run? You do the same thing?
Friday.
In the morning, same thing, or during gym class?
During gym
Uh-huh.
class.
Do you
During gym
run?
class. Yeah.
Do you run the entire time?
Yeah. We only do 3 laps though.
Oh.
3 laps. Does everyone run it?
Well, all of the kids run, but like most of the kids, if they get tired, they slow down and walk for like a few seconds, and then they start running again.
And so they don't tell you like you have to run or you have to do a certain amount of like they just could just walk and no one cares. No one pushes them or tries to motivate them.
No,
or...
but usually everyone's running.
Like a few times, we would take off. The teacher would yell go, and we'd take off. And at the first lap, I don't want to burn myself out. So there might be 2-3 people ahead of me, and then they finish the first lap, and then they just walk like the entire time, like at a very
What
slow
are they
pace.
getting out of that?
I don't know.
Like how, and then not having gym class the other days, and because they're freaking walking. So then, you're trying very hard when you're running? I'm guessing, right? You're
Yeah,
trying hard.
yeah. My nickname.
They give you a nickname.
Or well, at the beginning of the year they did. They haven't been calling me that for the past 2 weeks now, maybe. But at the beginning of the year, they'd say, "Oh, look, try hard."
So you get made fun of for trying hard, for actually running and pushing yourself and trying hard. You get made fun of nowadays in school. It's like anti-bullying. It's like reverse bullying. There's not even bullies anymore. It's just bullies. The bullies of this like century, whatever you want to call it, generation, whatever the hell it's called, have basically transformed into freaking haters. They're now considered haters. Like that's all. Like at such a young age, there's haters. Where would you think that they're learning to be haters from?
Parents, they're role models.
And they're definitely probably there. That probably is the foundation. Where else do you think?
Siblings, maybe on the internet.
Oh, well,
And the internet, siblings, and the
their
internet.
parents. 'Cause
If
now
they're
they-
going on the internet, if they're going like watching stupid shit on YouTube, probably, and shit they shouldn't be watching because they don't know how to comprehend it or understand it. Now, if they watch something and their parents like explain to them what it was, different story, and they could be more responsible with it. But how is that? What grade are you in?
6th.
Holy shit! I think in 6th grade already. I was just born like yesterday. So a 6th grader, and there's freaking haters in 6th grade getting made fun of for trying hard. Try hard. You know that nowadays you get made fun of for being, if you go to the beach and you're in shape, you get made fun of. Mm-hmm. You're afraid to take your shirt off.
People laugh at you.
If you have abs, you're almost like shy and afraid to take your shirt off at the beach. You're gonna get made fun of.
Not physical people always just take their shit.
And those are the ones that make fun of you and mock you. Remember we were in the hotel. Remember in the hotel I was boxing, shadow boxing in the mirror, warming up, and the people walking by the window. How do you not remember that? We were just recently, the last trip we were on.
Wait, where was it?
I was shadow boxing, and then they started doing something in the hallway we saw right outside the window of the gym.
Which gym?
There were heavier folks, and they started imitating me.
Oh, and back to
Started mocking me and boxing in the hallway.
The-
How do you not remember that? You're the ones that told me about it, and I saw them, and then I saw them doing it.
Also, there's a few heavier
Where?
folks
When
in
and
my
where?
grade, and they're the ones who walk up.
When?
Whatever the last time we went on in a hotel somewhere or somewhere.
Texas?
We're in a gym somewhere. In Texas. We
I
were in a
remember-
hotel. We were boxing. we were shadowboxing, and they walked by, and these people that spend a little too much time in the Texas barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Your memory is like this. That
That
was only 2 months
Like
ago.
a little detail.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. That's something like that just happened. They
And remember-
they were making fun of me, mocking me as they were like, I think, holding their drinks, going out to the pool, and
I remember
not the most in shape people, and making fun of me because I was boxing and mocking it and laughing and joking. Same thing happens at the beach, using kettlebells and seeing in the distance the beached whales or whatever, making fun of the thing and laughing and joking, getting made fun of. You're getting made fun of for exercising, getting made fun of for being in shape or for having abs or for having muscle or for trying hard.
I have two stories. I have two stories. I have two little stories.
Oh, you guys want to hear another joke?
Well, finish the story. You just cut someone off there.
Just a joke.
When we were in Aruba, we were on the side of the beach working out, and then you know how those golf cart thingies would drive by sometimes? I remember this guy, a sort of heavier folk, he like started like laughing and like yelling at us like keep going, yeah, nice job, or something like that.
That's what
And
they'll
then
do.
another one
In the street too. They'll drive by on the street and they'll honk and yell and scream while you're working out. Yeah, good job, keep going. Yeah, it happens all the time. Well, they have
And
their
then-
Mick Whopper with cheese next to them.
What's my goal?
I think this was
Burger King.
in. Wait, when did we do that 30-story workout? Remember, we like ran up and then we did like a set of something and ran up. Was that at the alumni meetup thing or like the? I think
we
it
did
was.
that in.
No, it wasn't in Texas.
Well, we did it in Costa Rica. We did the staircase workout, but then we did one recently in like that metal staircase where there was like all nasty shit in the hallway.
That was when you the VIP pass thing.
Oh, that was in
Yeah,
Costa Mesa.
that-
Costa Mesa,
Uh-huh.
right? Yeah.
And it's not workout related, but we were walking out of the room and these heavier folks in front of us, and you turned around and asked me if I drank my healthy green protein shake.
No, I did it after.
Oh yeah.
They were yelling at us because we weren't wearing our masks. Remember?
yeah,
They were saying, and this was way after masks were done already, like long after they were done.
And you're like, did you drink your
And these-
healthy green protein
These people were
shake?
wearing their masks in the hotel, and we just finished with the workout, and they were obese. I'm just stating a fact. They were obese. They were like 50, 60, 70 pounds overweight, the whole family. The mother, the father, the son, the daughter, every one of them 50 pounds overweight. It's not making fun of fat people, it's just they were overweight. They were not living a healthy lifestyle. It's just a fact. I'm stating facts. And they started talking to each other about how, like, to each other about us because we're not wearing our masks and this and that. I don't remember exactly what they were saying.
The
Just
kids wearing masks too.
I'm pretty sure they're all wearing masks. And about our masks and this and that, whatever else. After we're finishing our workout and they had bags of their fast food in their hands and they're preaching to us about the health and safety and standards to be freaking healthy while they're literally like, I don't remember how old the kids were, but they weren't that old, like probably in lower 12 to 15, something like that, maybe even younger. 50 pounds overweight already, holding your fast food in your hand, preaching health and wellness to someone because they're not wearing a mask. Listen, that food that you're eating, that stress level of the stress of thinking of not people that aren't wearing a mask is going to kill you more than whatever that you're protecting yourself from the mask from. That anxiety and stress and, oh my God, nervousness and the fucking McWhopper cheese in your bag is going to kill you a lot faster and more rapidly and regularly than anything out there you think you're protecting yourself with your freaking mask from. That mask, you didn't keep the mask on when you were shoving that freaking double bacon cheeseburger in your face. You should have kept the fucking mask on then, is what you should have done. Sorry, it's a kid's show. I got caught up in the moment.
That was a lot.
I get caught up in the moment.
My ears hurting.
my apologies.
Loud.
Put it in
My
a slower speed, maybe.
My apologies. Yeah, play that back in half
Okay,
speed.
now
You'll hear
you guys
exactly what
want
we're
a
saying.
joke?
Yes, what do you got?
Can
for
I
me?
have a joke?
I didn't do a joke.
All right, it's his turn for a joke. No, we gotta
Right after,
alternate.
please.
What do you call a dentist in the army?
Dentist in the army. Drill sergeant. I'm good. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. I got your jokes
Okay.
today, and I'm not cheating,
got another
obviously,
one.
because I don't.
I got another one.
All right, go another one. Now you're putting the pressure on me. Back to back. I need time to refresh. All right, go.
What is the fastest peanut butter in the world?
Say it again. You need to ask me. You have to repeat the joke so I can let it sink in.
What is the fastest peanut butter in the world?
Fastest? I think I said the slowest. I was gonna say super chunk. because it would be slow. That would be a good one. What's the slowest speedrunner in the world? The Super Chunk. You know the Super Chunky that we've had? So I just made up my own joke. Fast speedrunner in the world. All right, count down. Skippy.
Nope. Close to that.
Skippy's like creamy Skippy. Skippy creamy. Because it's skipping. What else other peanut butters are there? Peter Pan? Peter Pan? Smuckers? What's the other peanut butter? What's that other main one? Jif? Jiffy? Jif.
Yes! At the last second!
Oh! I'm 4 for 4 on getting your lame ass jokes today.
No, that's 3 or 3.
4.
No, it's 3.
3? So I can't count. Alright, that's 3. Alright, let's keep going.
And you
So
came up with your own joke.
well, a lot of the way we try to live our life, the way we try to live and create experiences for these kids on a regular basis, when they show up to Monday morning, I want the teacher and all the kids there to think that they're lying. And how often do you tell them stuff that you do, or places you went, or workouts you did, or adventures you go on, or hikes you do?
Okay, so
And
yesterday...
they think, I'm not speaking.
I'm sorry.
And they think that you're lying. Like, if you told your teacher about you hiking Iron Mountain in your worn down tennis shoes, they'd probably, if they knew what Iron Mountain was, they'd be like, oh, sure you did, sweetie, sure you did. The teacher would even think you're lying.
Yeah, they probably just say we weren't because they want to boost our self-esteem.
And
I already know that, teacher, so stop trying.
Oh my God. Jeez.
You can do it for the other little kids, but not me. I know your secrets.
Oh my goodness. This is getting creepy. It is kind of true.
Okay.
All right, what are you going to say?
So on Tuesday we had our first day of rotations, which is like preparing us for middle school, like homeroom, science room, and social studies. And we're in social studies, and the teacher goes around the room and picks different people to say like, what's your name? What do you like to do? And then what's the least favorite thing to do, or like a fact. So this is what I said. Hi, my name is Tyson. And things that I like to do, video games, pets, working out, and other stuff. And then she said it's a boring fact. And I even said that this fact isn't really boring, but I did a 121-mile bike ride from Yorba Linda to San Diego. And then the next day at lunch, this kid guy, he was like, sure you did all that crazy stuff.
His name is Guy?
Yeah. Well, his real name's Robert, but he goes by Guy. And, I don't think I should mention that. But whatever. Just a boring fact. And he's like, sure you did all that crazy stuff. You're just lying to all of them. And to lie to 33 people...
Well, because you know why? Most kids will lie. They'll lie about stuff. They'll lie they beat a video game. They'll lie they shot a gun. They'll lie they did this and that. That's what they do because they're not creating those experiences that sound like lies. They should be doing shit that looks like they're lying. They should be living their life and having those crazy experiences. And that's why they think you're lying, because no one's pushing them, pressuring them, and exploring with them and getting them to do those other experiences. So, and we were actually going to do a hike just recently, and we didn't do it because you hurt your ankle in like jiu-jitsu or somewhere. I don't even know where you hurt your ankle.
Yeah.
It was just not feeling good enough.
I think it's from running, like a weird way.
It wasn't good enough. It wasn't worth it for us to do this 12-hour hike, so we did just we just did a short little hike. Speaking of not interrupting people.
Speaking of like getting hurt and stuff.
So we just do this hike, and then we were going to do this hike. See how it is when someone interrupts you, how it's kind of rude. See how that feels? Keep going.
So speaking of like injuries and stuff, since you mentioned Tyson's ankle, on Monday during my tennis, some kid was doing like shuffling since we were doing the warm-up and we had to shuffle across the court, and he like busted his knee or something and had to go home before the thing even started.
Because it happens. If you play a sport, you're going to get injuries. Sometimes you're going to have surgeries because they get so bad if something's torn. Some injuries, like right now, my shoulder's jacked from jiu-jitsu. I can't even lift it. But I know every day I'll make it better and better. I'll use my mind power to make it get better and heal like Wolverine. It's not something for surgery, but if something was completely ripped and shredded, like there's certain things you could heal on its own, certain things are just not going to heal on its own, and you would need surgery on. That's the way it goes sometimes. Every sport. If you push yourself, if you're putting yourself in those situations, you're going to get injured. That's why I have all these jacked up injuries from jiu-jitsu. But I'll be back in there and I'll be better and I'll realize where I'm weak and what I need to improve on. I actually like it. I like the injury. It motivated me. It made me so much more focused and disciplined. Made me work on I was in the gym today doing shit I haven't done in so long. Single leg stuff and body weight stuff and stuff on the box, step-ups that I wouldn't normally do just because I had to come up with other stuff to do. Lots of core work and balance stuff, single-arm planks and single-arm squat thrusts, all kinds of different stuff that I normally wouldn't do to challenge myself. So it made me think outside the box and think sharper and get a little more focused, a little more motivated and disciplined. So that's how you turn a weakness into a weapon. You weaponize your weakness. You turn a disaster, a suffering into a superpower. That's what you need to do.
Like if Russia attacks and then I don't have to go to high school.
I want to.
He is hoping that the apocalypse happens right before he goes to high school. He doesn't want to go to high school for some reason. I don't know why. I don't want to go any. We are having some serious discussions about switching over to homeschooling. If you've done homeschooling, if you're doing any homeschooling, let us know about your experience. Let us know about your experience. I want to hear about it and how it is for you from wherever you're from if you're doing homeschooling. We are taking some serious thought into it. I think it'll just be awesome for us to connect together more and spend more time with each other, and it'll take time away from us and our businesses, but I don't care. Like, why would I take time? Why would I care about taking time away from our business to spend more time with you guys and hang out with you guys and teach you? Like, that would be
And
awesome.
also, the teacher even mentioned during class that you spend more time a day at school and with your friends and with the teacher more than you do at home with your parents.
Exactly. That's why I think it's like that's where your influences are coming from. Those, you don't realize, you two are bigger thinkers and high performers, but I'm telling you, the longer that you spend in those schools and around those people, you're having to play at their level, and they're it's just the way it goes. Like if you go to jiu-jitsu and everyone in your jiu-jitsu is just a little flimsy flop, and you're the best, you're going to become a flimsy flop. You're not going to get any better. One day you're going to go against someone that's just average but been busting their ass and working hard. I'm not talking or anything. That's 3 times. You're not going to get any better. You're gonna suck. Like you should never be the smartest person in the room. You should never be the strongest person in the room. You never should be the most skilled. You should never be the fastest person in the room. That's why jiu-jitsu is so great. It's hard to go to a real jiu-jitsu class and be the best in the room ever, no matter where you go, because so many people dedicate their lives. That's why it's such a great activity in sport, to push you and put you in those uncomfortable situations where you're dead tired. You did like several rounds and you're completely exhausted and sweating. You're starting a fresh round with someone else that's even better than you, and you're gonna just be fighting for your life on the bottom. Are you gonna crumble under the pressure? Are you gonna be a little bitch and quit? What's it gonna be like?
Yes, we're starting homeschooling.
Homeschooling's gonna take some discipline. So maybe you'll go to boarding school. Spag Union!
Let's go!
You can send you to Spag Union. That would be a good one. Yes. I can't hear you.
hear you.
We're moving on. No, so we weren't done with the muscles. So we were going to do this hike, and it was like a 12-hour hike. His ankle, then I actually ended up screwing up my foot a little bit. That was before the shoulder in jiu-jitsu. My foot just got caught in the mat a weird way. I could have done the hike, but it wouldn't have been great. It didn't feel awesome. Would have been able to do it. They were trying to beg me to do the hike. They wanted to do it so bad, but it just wasn't the right. I knew it wasn't the right move, so I just had to make the call, the executive decision, you want to call it, not to do it. And they thought that I didn't have faith in them to do the hike. Cut it out.
I want to bring Ricky on
No,
the show.
and they're fighting. They thought it was. I didn't have faith in them that they were gonna punk out. I showed them a message just to show the faith that I have in them to complete the hike. I showed you the text message that I sent to Charlie, who was organizing the hike, and it said, "We're not going to do the hike this weekend because of this and this happened, jiu-jitsu, the strains. I just think it's not the right thing to do. We're just going to do a shorter family hike because I know that they can do it. I know even if their legs are broken and the bone is sticking through the skin, they will still finish the hike no matter what. I know they can do it, but it's not the best choice right now to do because I know they'll still finish it no matter what because that's the way they are. Just because I do have faith in you two little freaks to finish this thing. Both
Wait,
of you.
how many miles was it?
I don't remember. What that's 15-ish, but a lot of uphill
15
and
point, like 2 or something.
15 something.
I did some.
Yeah, we did that already. We've done that already, and that's why I know you guys would do it. If when you want to, you could do that right now. We could hop up right now and go do this right through the night. You could do it if you wanted to.
I do, except not right now.
I mean, I don't really necessarily feel like doing it right now either through the night, but if I had to, I would go do it. If I had to go do some push-ups with my screwed up shoulder, guess what? I would do some push-ups. If I had to pick up my gun and shoot someone right now with this arm, I would do it. If I had to punch someone with this arm and break their face, I would do it. If I had to. It wouldn't be great afterwards, but I would do it. I think I couldn't do it if I wanted to. It'd just be stupid to be screwed up afterwards, but I have faith in you two. I have faith in you two to be able to do this.
It just happens to be
Yeah.
that arm.
So, we talked about the bullies turning into haters. Bullies don't even exist anymore, right? There's not really bullies in school. There's no more bullies really in school.
Or well, there's this kid.
Are you gonna?
There's this.
Say names. You heard of a place in a school that has a kid that does X, Y, and Z. What?
X, Y.
Oh God, you can't even figure that out. Like I said, the schools are dragging you down to their level.
Sis.
They're.
Sis.
Oh my God.
Okay, so there's this kid that wears.
the
Oh, he doesn't. Scratch that. So, and he's kind of a bully. He used to be a bully.
Yeah, our friends told us.
All right, go.
Oh, yeah,
go.
no.
We're gonna wrap this up. We gotta go eat some food. I need some fuel.
And they said that he was kind of a bully, and he still kind of is. He still curses at people, and he was sent to the principal's office multiple times already.
This year?
Yeah, or 3 times. I think.
Let me ask you: so he curses at kids? Has he ever cursed at you? Maybe like just said something like what the F
Or
or something?
yeah, like
So if he curses
Have you
at
ever heard
kids who really haven't seen or heard this stuff, they probably get like whoa and shock factor and a little offended about it, right? They're like, holy crap. When you hear him curse this, what does it go like?
Your friend hears.
Is it a shock to you? Is it like offending you?
it's not offending or in shock, but like at Bryant Ranch and at Fields a little bit, they kids wouldn't curse that much, and then when I heard it, I was like, okay.
So you're more shocked that the kid doesn't have the discipline to not use those kind of words.
Yeah.
Not hurting your feelings, because have you heard those types of words before? Possibly.
No.
Never.
No.
Think about it.
I
If
don't
you-
even know what they are.
And that's the way we do things. Is we do teach you stuff and expose you to different things. So now when you go out there and some kid says, "Hey, Edgar, you try hard. You're such a fucking jerk." Be like, "Woo, you call me an effing jerk." You won't even say it back. "Woo, you call me like who gives a shit?" Some sounds coming out of their mouth. It's not gonna hurt you. But another kid that hasn't been maybe exposed to this stuff or hasn't been
It's gonna
explained
get
these things, it's gonna be like down, timid and think like, what the hell? Your only shock is that how does this kid not have the discipline from probably where is he lacking discipline from? Why doesn't he have the discipline from where? Probably from his parents, not whatever. This kid in
And
this
he's
story,
also-
it's a fictional story that we were talking about some Netflix
And he's
series.
also doing it to his brother. That's
another spider.
in
Look
5th
at
grade, and his 5th grade brother curses too. Like I was in the line for the water fountain.
Say the F word right now. $100 if you say the F word. $100. Say it live here on the. No, because you'll do it.
I want to do it.
Because you don't have any discipline. $100. $100 say the F word right now. Live on the internet.
I will get in trouble.
$100.
No, I know I will get in trouble. Nope.
I do it.
You don't have. It shows me you don't have enough discipline. That you would
Nope.
you would sacrifice your rules and your morals and
Nope.
what you know.
I'm
is,
good.
You would do what you know is wrong just for $100. So you only would do it because you think you would get in trouble. You
No.
know that you're not supposed to do
I'm
it.
not supposed to do it.
So-
like the time with the.
You
office.
cannot break what you know is right just for a quick fix or some pleasure or for some money. Like it doesn't matter if you get. Even if I say you wouldn't get in trouble, you know that that's the rule. It doesn't
And
matter.
especially live
That could
on
just
camera.
be a trap. That could be a trap.
But then you lie to
I think there's
us.
sticky pistons underneath.
Sometimes you got to be tested. It's not a lie. Sometimes it's got to be tested. I think it's another spider bite. Look at
There's
this one.
sticky
Look
pistons
at that.
under us.
That wasn't a normal bug bite. It's still there. Look at this. It's like a spider or something. All right, so that's enough of this episode. Episode number 20. We've done 20 shows together already. Holy crap. I don't think we've been sticking to our once a week. If anything, we've probably been doing like averaging once a month at that. But awesome. 20 episodes.
Let me finish off my
Those
last
little
3
freaks.
jokes.
All right, finish off some jokes. All right, go.
Okay.
I haven't missed one yet today, right? Am I 4 for 4 now? Holy
for
crap.
3.
I did the last one. I did 4 now.
No.
It's still 3?
1, 2,
No.
3.
You did another
Yeah,
one.
no, it's 3.
Name them.
Drill Sergeant, Jiffy, Stole Base.
Shit. Why do I keep thinking you did a 4th one? All right,
count.
go.
Who earns a living driving their customers away?
Taxi/Uber driver.
That was too easy. I already did that one.
Doesn't
I
matter.
Told you I did
Doesn't
that.
matter. I'm 4 for
Fine.
4. 4 for
Okay.
4.
Why did the golfer change his socks?
You gotta say it clear. That doesn't even count as the first time. You're saying, oh, like, dramatic. Huh? Because you got a hole in 1. 5 for 5, sucker. I didn't even need 1 second for that one. That one clicked in my head right away.
You said you needed a-
You did that one earlier. The taxi/Uber.
Doesn't matter. 5 for 5. Go.
What does bread wear to bed?
You gotta speak clear.
What does bread wear to bed?
Brad?
Bread. Yeah,
Bread?
like the food
What does
bread.
bread wear to bed? Say it again one more time.
What does bread wear to bed?
Cover, salad dressing, peanut butter, jelly, mayo,
Kind of. Close.
crust, blanket, cover,
No.
wrapper. Give me extra seconds. It won't count as a win, but I still want to try and figure it out. I hate not being able to figure it out. Is it something figure outable?
Yeah.
No.
Like, does it make enough sense to figure out?
Answer, not really.
You told me I wouldn't figure it out. So if it's overly stupid, like if it doesn't
It
make
is.
sense.
It is.
What is, say it again one more time? All right, I didn't get it in 10 seconds, so it's a fail. So it counts as a miss.
Pud.
No, don't give me it. I said I still want to try it. I still want to, even though it wouldn't count as a win. Pajamas. PJ?
Jam.
PB and J? Jam? What?
Jam.
Us.
Alright, that's just
I
stupid.
know that one doesn't.
Okay, I
count.
That's just, no, I still
No,
didn't
I
get it.
need to do one. I need to do
Alright,
one.
finish this off. Let's go. What do we got?
Where do books like to sleep?
Say it again?
Where do books like to sleep? It's an easy one. You can get this.
Bookshelf, library. Library. No, you can't do that. That's distractionary. You have to start 10 over.
Okay.
Distractionary rule. You know the rule. Say the question one more time. Quick.
Where do books like to sleep?
Where do books like to sleep? Fiction, non-fiction, shelf, bookshelf, case. I don't know. It's 10 seconds.
Under the covers.
Like the title.
The
Like with the cover.
Cover.
Okay, one
Damn
more.
it. All right, come on, wrap it up. What do we got?
What
I'm
is
thirsty.
a math teacher's favorite dessert?
Say it again.
What is a math teacher's favorite dessert? What is a math teacher?
Pie.
How'd you get that?
Bam, suckers. That's 6 correct?
How did you get
5 correct and 1 miss.
How'd
No.
you get that?
I know, it's a math equation. Pi. It's like
Two
3.14 something,
Because you
something,
didn't
something.
get that. You didn't
Oh.
get that, so it's 5
So I
out
got
of
5
7.
right and 2 wrong. It's pretty good. All right, this has
6
been
right.
episode number 20 of
6
Breaking the Cycle with the Two Little Freak Shows. Anything that you want to tell them?
What's
while
up?
you shut that down.
No! Excuses!
Very normal shows, and I can't imagine where we get it from. We will see you next time. You're freaking awesome. You're freaking awesome. You're freaking awesome. No excuses.
Are we off?
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits.